Well, when you think about county fairs, fried food and carnival rides probably come to mind. But at the heart of those events is an effort to showcase the hard work and innovation of the North Country's farmers. The New York State Fair is no exception. It's the largest exhibition of them all, and it starts tomorrow. Fair Director Julie Lefebvre joins us from the fairgrounds in Syracuse with a preview of what to expect. Julie, thank you for joining us. Now, between the rides, the food, the concerts, I think some people might forget that the fair is really about showing off New York State agriculture. So if you would please tell us about the role the fair continues to play in supporting and showcasing New York's farmers.
So I think the greatest thing that you can see this year with your own eyes is we're going to do a ribbon cutting on 2 new horse barns and a brand new sheep and wool center. So what better way to bring in and welcome these animals with brand new stables, brand new barns. Additionally, agriculture or the crops and what you can make with that. So there's going to be a brand new expansion of the Taste New York area inside the horticulture building. We're also expanding on what the horticulture building really means. Horticulture means growing, it means products, it means everything that's grown and produced in New York. So you're going to see more and more of that. You're going to see more people producing, their own maple syrup or their own honey or making their own beer, and that's going to be all on display inside the horticulture building. And that's really just the beginning of what's to come over the next few years. We have some more capital projects that are focused on agriculture that we haven't announced just yet, but are going to bring equal excitement in future years.
What's new at the New York State Fair this year that visitors might not expect?
Last year we had our sensory room, and that was very well received because not everybody who comes to the fair is prepared for the sights, the sounds, everything that could be just overstimulating or just too much for them. So this year, because the fairgrounds are 375 acres, it didn't really make sense for there to be only one sensory space. So we actually are adding a second one on the other side of the fairgrounds. We are continuing to add to our music series. We have 2 9 p.m. shows at Chevy Court, so that's new. Everything we do, we try to listen to the feedback to see what can be new and what can bring excitement in the door.
Okay, for our viewers tuning in from the North Country and across the border in Ontario, what would you say makes the fair worth the drive?
Oh, it's different for every single person, right? I think that no 2 days could be the same here. Honestly, no 13 days could be the same here. So the reason to come here is that you can have 1,000 different experiences if you come 1,000 different times. You're not going to come back-to-back days and do the exact same thing. You may go see the llama jumping competition one day and come back the next day and focus completely on the music that's here. And then the next day you may focus and say, this is the day I'm going to eat my way through the fairgrounds. No 2 minutes are the same. At any point in time, there's about 15 things or more happening, so you're never going to get bored.
For me, a trip to the fair is all about nostalgia. It was always summer's capstone. So how do you foster those traditions so many of us love while also meeting the expectation of a new generation of fair guests?
Well, I think that there's those experiences and those memories that we never want to touch, right? I don't think we ever want to see the quarter milk go away. 25-cent milk. People come here and that's very much a memory. They even save the tokens from year to year. So those are things that we don't ever want to touch. We may want to improve on them. Maybe there's a better way to deliver that milk, but we don't want to change that. Same thing with the dollar potato. I mean, that's very much the nostalgia of coming to the New York State Fair or eating a corn dog or honestly watching the fireworks at night when we have them. But there's always a lot of new things happening out in the fair world, so it's really finding the balance. We can't get rid too much of the nostalgia, but we can't be stagnant. We have to always be looking to see what our other fair partners are doing and say, what can we do to bring more people here?
In your expert opinion, what is the one thing a first-time fairgoer should not miss?
Can I give a tip instead? So the one thing your first-time fairgoer needs to do is prepare. You should not wait until the moment you're walking onto the fairgrounds to see what is interesting to you. You should have already downloaded our app and you should have already said, I want to go see Hilby, or I really want to go see the bunny hopping agility competition. You should have already pinpointed a few things that you want to do. If you don't plan, you're just not going to be able to see as much as you want to see.
How closely do you and your team watch the forecast? And if it is a rainy day, is the fair still worth a visit?
Yes. It could rain all day long. Not that I want it to, nor do we want it to happen that way, and we are prepared for it. But if it rains all day, you can go in the Center of Progress, Science and Industry, Dairy Product, the Eatery, Horse Barns, Wool Center. You can go anywhere and you will stay dry and still have hours of entertainment.
Arguably, no one spends more time at the fair than you, Julie. So what is your favorite part of the fair?
The best part of the fair is walking around and seeing that we got to create this experience. One of my favorite memories from the fair last year, and day one, blends into day 7, into day 12, and you're at a point as an employee that you don't even know what's happening anymore. You don't even know what day it is. And you get tired. And there was this moment last year where I was just walking through the fairgrounds, and this little girl kind of just cut me off in front of me, and she stopped and she ran and she looked at her dad and she screamed that this was the greatest day of her life. And that's a moment that will stay with me forever, because that is the best part about the fair to me, that we get to create that memory.
Well, we know you and your team are busy, but we want to thank you for your time. And of course, we'll see you at the fair.
Thank you.
The State Fair just west of Syracuse runs August 20th through Labor Day. Kids under 12 and adults 65 and older get into the fair for free. For everyone else, daily admission is $8. You'll find details, including a full fair schedule, at nysfair.ny.gov.